This segment brought to you by Heinen Brothers Ag, farmers helping farmers by offering quality aerial and ground application, fertilizer, ag chemicals, and anhydrous ammonia. Call today to protect your crop yield.
Good morning and welcome to Farm Factor on Ag AM in Kansas. I'm your host, Conrad Cabas. The Kansas Wheat Innovation Center conducts research to assess Kansas farmers in a variety of ways. Chris Miller from Ingrain works on the Innovation Center and has research focused around celiac-friendly wheat development. Ingrain provides innovative products to improve bread volume, optimize pasta texture, and enrich baked goods.
So the research started about a year ago when they submitted their request for proposals, and so we submitted a research proposal related to this project to identify the exact causes of celiac disease related to wheat. And so the project was funded through the regular funding process for the research proposals, and that's how the research started, and then we're able to bring it here into the Kansas Wheat Innovation Center.
Miller is responsible for establishing the Ingrain Innovation Lab in Manhattan, Kansas. Miller is charged to conduct advanced research in cereal grain protein biochemistry that will advance the quality of products offered in the industry.
Really, in the last year, we've been working on identifying the wheat varieties that we're going to screen for the research project. And so what we've done is chosen a large set of wheat varieties ranging from some of the material from the early breeding program in the state of Kansas. So this dates back, seed varieties that were planted in the early 1900s all the way to the modern wheat varieties that we have growing in the state today. And so we selected varieties throughout the historical breeding program, but then also some wild relatives of wheat to fill out this pool. And so now what we're doing is doing extractions of protein from all of these different varieties, and then we'll be screening the protein for the levels of reactivity for celiac disease.
New research funded by farmers aims to breed a wheat variety for people who can't eat wheat and other grains. An endeavor that comes as wider consumer interest in gluten-free foods is booming.
Yeah, one of the main challenges with wheat research or wheat protein research is the complexity of the proteins, the storage proteins that are found in wheat flour or in the wheat endosperm. And so there's hundreds of proteins in the endosperm, and they're very similar in their characteristics. So separating each of those proteins out into pure fractions has been a challenge, but we're making progress on that part of the research right now.
Chris's research, which began in July at the Wheat Innovation Center in Manhattan, Kansas, is still in its early stages, with researchers extracting proteins with seeds of various varieties of wheat. The goal is to improve all wheat varieties in general.
The way I look at it is we're just improving Kansas wheat. So in general, I think the best case scenario would be that we improve all new varieties of wheat that are grown in the state of Kansas. It wouldn't ideally be a special, variety that was only targeted for people with celiac disease. Rather, we just improve Kansas wheat in general, and by improving the baking quality, the milling quality, the yield potential, drought tolerance, all of these characteristics of Kansas wheat.
The grain technology developer Ingrain recently hired Dr. Chris Miller, Senior Director of Research, Innovation, and Quality. Miller brings over 10 years of experience in both research and the milling and food processing industry.
Yeah, so my company is based here in Manhattan, and really we service the flour milling and baking industry, and so we develop ingredients and additives that can be used to improve the baking quality of flour. And so my background is in wheat flour milling and also wheat protein biochemistry, and so the relationship between the grant and the work that I do for my company, they're very related, and so it was a natural fit. When I joined Ingrain, it was a natural fit to bring the grant and continue to work on the grant at the same time as I do my normal R&D process.
I'm Dr. Frank Lyons, a physician here at Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center. As one of the only standalone stem cell centers in the U.S., we use your stem cells as therapy for arthritis and some autoimmune diseases.
I'm Dr. Andrew Poe. Here at Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center, utilizing the latest technology under strict protocols, we're able to harvest your stem cells from your own fat to treat a variety of medical conditions. The best part about it is, it's a same-day surgical procedure and requires no general anesthesia.